Morning, everybody. I'm Darlene, author of Mastering Today. I wanted to talk today a little bit about our personal power. It is our authentic power. It's the power that is within us, and it's our birthright to be able to make choices and decisions that serve us. And so many of us get caught up in people pleasing, or we feel obligated. And a lot of that is just learned patterns from the time you were born up into where you are now. But if you are on a path to change your life, to start making decisions that benefit you and enhance your life, then I'm glad to help you any way I can, because I've certainly went through this journey myself and I'm still on it. I've always lived my life where I wanted everybody else to be happy, and I did things I didn't want to do. And now I'm learning to say no, and I'm learning to do things that are true to me, that I feel good about. And I think there's many of us that live life like that. And once you can learn to look within and start asking yourself the right questions, you'll start growing and you'll start finding out who you really are. Okay, start each day with an affirmation. I intend to make choices and take actions that honor me. You can do it mentally or verbally. Many of mine I do mentally. I say them. Let's say there was a situation where somebody asked me to do something I didn't really want to do, but I went ahead and agreed to do it. I take a deep breath and I just say to myself when I'm alone, okay, why did you do that? And then I say that affirmation. In the future, I intend to make choices and take actions that honor me. And you get stronger. There's always people. There's always going to be a certain few, whether it's a sibling, a parent, a loved one, that they are your triggers. You have a hard time because there's such an emotional connection there. And that's just a learning process. But the fact that you recognize it when it happens, that's tremendous. It really is, because you're becoming more aware of it. And now each time you do it, you get stronger and you learn, okay, I got to stop this when this happens next time. Okay, it takes a great deal of courage to assume the power, your own power in your life. We tend to give our power away just to keep peace with others. I know I've done it the majority of my life, and I'm just now making those changes, and I'm moving past people that keep me stuck. And I think that's the scary part for all of us. It's really hard to move past people that keep you stuck because the fear of the unknown. That's always a difficult thing for anybody. Taking control of your power does not require being arrogant or demanding. It just requires you to make conscious choices in your life. Stop giving yourself away to please others. You can just simply say, I really just don't feel like doing that. If it's a close friend and they need moral support or something, and it's just not the right time, just say, can we reschedule it? Because of course you want to be there for your friend, but sometimes, it's not convenient for you, and you simply can't. Of course, I'm not talking about emergencies or anything like that. This is your day-to-day interactions. We have to learn to move away from submissive, victimizing mentalities. They're the people that like to make you feel guilty, or the bully. Anything that puts you in a squandary where you don't, your brain's running and you're not able to make decisions. You've got to find the courage to move away from these people. They are not healthy for you. And I can promise you, they are not thinking about you and your happiness. They're thinking of themselves and themselves only. So know that. These mentalities will render you powerless. It is a false belief to allow others to decide how your life should be lived. Whatever they tell you, they're strong personalities when they're like that. But only you know you, and you're the only one that can make yourself happy. And you have to be true to what is in you. What is your soul? You have to be true to that. Some of us are wild and adventurous. Some of us are passive and calm. We're just all different. Find out who you are and what truly pleases you. You have to be honest with others and speak your mind. Have the courage to follow through with your chosen path. Once you decide that you want to start moving forward and stop doing everything that everybody else wants to do, you have to commit to it. You can't go back. That's the only way you will empower yourself and change your life. The more you take action on your behalf, the more the universe will respond and take action on your behalf. Whatever you're doing, when you're empowering yourself, you're telling the universe, I'm strong. So the universe is going to give you back that you're strong. You have to think of it like that. Choose to empower yourself now. Live with integrity, strength, and discipline in making decisions throughout your day. If you find yourself in a situation where you feel your power slipping away, what I do is excuse myself. I go, excuse me, and I take a moment to reflect and see what I need to do to take my power back. I know I can just tell you for me personally, when I'm in a situation where there's a dominant personality that triggers me, I excuse myself because I don't want to get caught up in the situation. So I excuse myself. It breaks it right there. There's no more overpowering. And then, I can get my mindset. I walk away, go to the restroom, whatever it is, get a drink of water, and I get my mindset back, and then I just come back and say, hey, no, I really don't think that I need to do that, and I probably need to get going, something like that. I get myself out of there. And that's always a hard choice because so many people keep getting stuck because they don't want to move past that person. But until you move past them, it's just going to keep happening. So that becomes a decision of your own. As you begin to make changes in your life, you will meet with resistance from others. People will not understand what you're doing, and they like you just the way you are, but they're not remembering that you're not happy or you wouldn't be pursuing this. Your sense of self-empowerment will grow with each encounter. Each time you make a decision and a choice that serves you and what you want, it's liberating. You'll get stronger with each one, and you just become the person you should be, a powerful human being. Take a deep breath and believe in yourself. Start making decisions and choices that move you toward the life you want to lead. It's okay to have an opinion, and it's okay to think the way that you think. So many of us just get, we're born, and then we're brought up in a family, and then we're there, and you just going with the flow that we really don't even get an opportunity to discover who we are. And finding out who you are entails change. And when you find out who you really are, then you got to surround yourself with like-minded people. That's where it becomes hard because you've got those extended relationships that have always been, but they expect you to be a way that's not serving you. And there are going to be some of those relationships that will coexist with your new identity. But those are the people who genuinely care about you because they want you happy. They understand that. They appreciate it, and then they adapt with you because that's what you would do when you cared about somebody. You respect their point of view, and that's what their interest is, so allow them to do it. And then, of course, you'll lose the other ones. And those are the ones you want to lose because they are keeping you stuck, and you don't want to stay there. I'm going to close with a couple affirmations that you can tell yourself to keep yourself empowered. One is, I am powerful. I set boundaries and take action on my own behalf. Say it in the shower. I always say that because I do affirmations in the shower a lot. I do them when I drive. Even when I'm sitting and thinking, and let's say you're at work and you got a coworker or whatever that aggravates you to no end, and just go within, just sit there and close your eyes for a minute and say to yourself, just affirm this to yourself mentally. I am powerful. I set boundaries and take action on my own behalf. Another one I like is, I become more and more conscious of my needs. I am more self-directed and self-actualized each day. That's the fun part about this journey. You really do become more and more conscious of your own needs as you start to take action and empower yourself. And that is so important, and that's okay. I can tell you that I'm a jumper. Somebody calls me, yeah, what can I do? What can I do? How can I help you? And I'm just all the time diverting what I'm doing, and I'm learning to stop doing that. So, and again, everything is based on the situation and whatever's going on. But again, I become more and more conscious of my own needs. I am more self-directed and self-actualized each day. Okay, so I'm going to close on that. I know I haven't done a couple of videos in a few days, but my mom is, after she had her hip surgery, I've been running her around and been kind of busy with that, so I've gotten a little off kilter, but I should be back to ground level, and we'll try to get these out more often. I want to do a 28-day transformation, all the different things that you should be working on yourself to keep yourself empowered. And on that note, I'm going to close, and as always, email me, write me a message, whatever, if you have a particular situation you want to ask me about, or if you want some recommended material to read or to research, just ask me. I'm here to help you. All right, you guys have a beautiful day, and take care. Bye.